Hi everyone, this is Kevin from Sticks and Stones again. I want to give you a couple of tips. It seems like a lot of people are still asking what kind of wood do you use, and even about the tools. So I think I'm going to go back a little bit and review tools maybe one at a time. Okay, show you their actual purpose. Maybe doing a carving, we'll just make little short videos and do one tool at a time and explain the tool and actually show you how it works. Alright, but for this video I'm going to cover woods just for a sec. Alright, there's 3 different types of wood that I use, but you can carve out of any wood. Alright, I want you to make that clear. If you have pine laying around, if you have cherry laying around, I carve walking sticks out of maple. Okay, ash carves well, but you're not going to pick up a knife and do a whole oak staff. You're going to need the tools too, so we're going to really start covering some of that stuff. Now, for the basic woods, you have cottonwood bark is one of the first things. Most carvers like this. It's a soft wood. Alright, this is what it looks like. Okay, this is more of a flakier piece. It's kind of old and pretty hard, but that's cottonwood bark. It grows to be 3 to 4 inches thick. Alright, in Montana, sometimes 5 inches thick. You can get it from Montana, Ohio. There's all kinds of places. Arizona, I get a lot of my cottonwood bark, and this is what you carve out of it. Okay, so wood spirits really carve nice. It holds detail. It has hardly any grain. All right, and that's a cottonwood bark carving. Okay, now that's the one thing I like to use. The next is basswood, also called linden wood or American linden. All right, this is you could tell I'm gonna cut out a little mountain man. There's that design we made. Remember him? There's going to be a little mountain man drawing on this. I'm going to cut him out. I'm going to round him over, carve him. I'm going to put him on top of a walking stick. But this is basswood, and I use basswood for that, for making figures. Okay, basswood you can get off of eBay. Make stuff like this out of basswood. I make a lot of little Santas and toppers for canes, figures. All right, you can make almost anything out of basswood. That's what's nice about here's a little Viking dude. Okay, basswood again. All right, so that's the second type of wood most carvers use. Personally, one of my favorites is the pine knot. All right, and this is a pine knot carving. All right, now they're really neat because when you make one of these, this is solid pitch. Okay, this goes inside the tree. This part here, and this right here would actually be the part that was sticking out of the tree. This would be the branch that was coming out of the tree. This is inside the trunk of the tree, all right? And it's solid pitch, and it holds great detail. Very tough to carve if you don't have the right tools and you don't have the know-how. We're going to do a whole video series on that. And I'm going to put it on DVD also because this is one of the most coveted ones people want to learn how to carve, okay? And as you can see, it's very cool, all right? And it just gives you a real natural flair in the wood, and it makes it for some of the most interesting carvings that you can do a wood spirit on, alright, is to do them on pine knots. Alright, so we have cottonwood bark, we have basswood, and we have pine knots, alright, plus many other types of woods. But those are the 3 biggies that most carvers go for, alright, and you can find them. I'm going to make a video. I'll put a bunch of links to them, but just off the top of my head, Carver's Warehouse, Wood Carver's Warehouse, you could probably get any of these woods. Alright, Smoky Mountain Wood Carvers is another good place to go and check it out. But Google it, Google basswood. eBay, go on eBay. You can find lots of basswood on eBay. You can find cottonwood on eBay, cottonwood bark. Alright, so there's a lot of places to go. Alright, search it, research it, buy some wood, and get carving. Okay, so that's a video on woods. If you have any questions, I've also put other ideas on. Look in the videos on the channel. There's plenty of ideas of other things to carve, baseball bats and rolling pins and things like that also. Okay, so until the next video, hope you enjoyed this one. Hope you got something out of it. We'll start covering some tools next. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.